Hi everyone, it's me, Darlene. I am starting a new series. If I enjoy it and if you guys like it, then we'll continue with this. And at the end, we might be able to make a quilt top together out of the mystery quilt blocks that we make along the way. That's a while out, but that's my hopes that we can get to that point. One of my things that I hate about recording is the thumbnails. And so many times I'm like, oh, I didn't take a picture of the quilt block. I gotta go do that. And then I gotta upload it and I gotta edit. So I thought how nice it would be to just have some quilt block videos where I don't even show you the image on the thumbnail. And I was like, a question mark? Maybe? I haven't designed the thumbnail for this series yet. But, I'm just going to not have the picture of the quilt block on the thumbnail. So we're going to call it Mystery Quilt Block. They're all going to be easy. They're all going to be scrappy. And I am absolutely just doing this in real time. I have no clue what I'm going to end up with. So I think that's kind of fun. And it just gives me a chance to do some sewing just for fun and not a plan. Is there anything else I really want to tell you? Oh yeah, so they're going to be all different sizes, but I have done a whole quilt top, gosh, a long time ago, and showed you how you can take all different sized pieces and you just add fabric to some of them and, make them whatever size square you want. And then when you have a bunch of squares all the same size or rectangles or whatever, you sew them together and you have a very scrappy quilt top. I think it's going to be fun, and I'm anxious to try this. I just did some editing. I did not like the lighting, so I changed the settings on my camera. We'll see if this is better. I did want to mention, if you don't have a lot of scrap fabrics, I'm literally looking at a box like this. It's just all different scraps. If you want a lot of prints, go to my eBay. The link is in the description of this video. You can always find my link on my blog, darlenemisho.com. My eBay name is Darlene Misho. Clever, right? Look at all the fabrics. Look for anything that says scrap pack or classic scrap pack. The classic scrap packs have various sizes, and there's no duplicates in the scrap packs. Most of them. There might be, I don't know, do I ever do any that have duplicates? I don't think so. You can also look for 5-inch squares, 3-inch squares, 2-inch squares. I have some sets of those that are also like not too many of the same print. Like you might have 100 2-inch squares in 50 different prints or 25 prints or something like that. Go look around on my eBay and get yourself some fabric. I pulled this out of that box and it's about 6 inches square. So I'm going to tell you to cut a piece 6 inches. And then I found this that I liked. And it is, let me see, this is 1.5 inches wide, and just cut it more than 6 inches long. And let's just sew it right here like that. I'm not going to show you all the sewing because I just want this to be as quick and easy as possible. This is what I have, and I just put some new light bulbs in. I don't know. I have such a hard time with lighting at night, but I think this might be better. Now, that's what we did so far. And now look, I like this. I like that. So I'm going to put this on this side. This is also about 1.5 inches wide. And I made sure it was just a little bit longer than 6 inches. And I'm going to put this on this side right here. And then I will press open and trim. When you press open, and then you just cut the little tail ends off. And that's so much easier than trying to make a 6-inch strip fit perfectly. And always go bigger and then trim. I'm already having fun with this, and I'm going to go wacky with colors, prints, all that stuff. Hopefully you'll find the love for doing that. Okay, I decided I wanted some yellow. It doesn't really belong there, but I wanted it. So this strip is 1 1/4 this way, and then you want it longer than 8 inches, and whatever it takes to fit there. So I'm just going to put that there, and I'm going to sew there. And now I want to throw this down here. And I don't know, I just wanted to do that. Oh, and I'm going to make it this way. It's a directional print. So this is going to be obviously the way my block is going to have to be. So I'm going to sew it there. This is 2.5 this way and longer than 8 inches. So I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to turn this and sew this way. We're going to add one more piece, and then we're going to trim it and call it quits for this one. Now look, I didn't even like straighten this out. It has a fairly straight edge. It's almost like crumb quilting and also doing crazy quilts, that kind of thing. And I think we're going to like this. So I'm just going to add this piece. Get a strip about 1.5 inches this way and longer than like 8 inches. And I'm going to sew that right there. And then I'm going to open it, press, trim, and I'll tell you what size to trim it to. I'm going to make it a little smaller than I need to do, because in case you guys have very generous 1/4 inch seams or whatever, I want us all to be able to trim to the same size. Are you ready? I love it. Look. It's just different. It's an 8-inch square. I was able to trim it down to 8. If you have to trim it a little smaller, don't worry about it. This is all going to be, you know, hopefully, if we like this series, put together with other pieces, and we can make it grow or shrink. We can make it shrink. If we need something smaller, we cut it. We cut it later. So sometimes, like if, it requires being sewn to something and this is too narrow, well, geez, we can cut it there and then put a wide piece. You know, we can do all that. This is mystery block number 1. Use any prints you want and try making this. Just always have a piece of paper or a pencil, or just sew in real time with me. Stop the video, do as I did, and then turn the video back on and watch the next step. All right, thank you so much. I'm going to enjoy this series, I think, already. I'll be back with more soon. Bye.